Hello there everybody. It's Tuesday the 24th of May 2022 and I'm out of bed at some silly time in the morning for a shift that signs on at 04:50, so 10 to 5 in the morning. It's the second duty on the 121 route, so we would call that second bus. Not very often I do earlies, but I do have a reason for keeping this block of early shifts. And I don't mind an early shift so long as it finishes at a proper time, like this one finishes at before 1:30. So, you know, before the schools start going in the afternoon, the traffic gets bad, ready for the schools chucking out and whatever, I want to be home and indoors, which of course I am. So here we are, just walking onto the garage premises at some ridiculous time. I think this was approximately 4:20, because I'm usually about half an hour early for work. You've got to be early, you can't just turn up on your sign-on time, unfortunately. There's things to do. They give you 10 minutes to sign on, but everything that you do really takes at least 20 minutes. And if you don't do it, then you're going to be late leaving the garage, and it's only you that's going to suffer by running around 10 minutes late all the time. So unfortunately, on an early shift, everybody turns up early. You sign on, you pick up your paperwork, you check the yard plan to see where your bus is, you go and locate your bus, you set yourself up, and then when you've done all that, you've still got to do your first use inspection, make sure all the wheels are on there and everything. So that all takes about 20 minutes really. You really could rush around perhaps and knock 2 or 3 minutes off that, but unfortunately that's what it is. So here we are inside the bus garage. It's actually very big inside. It's obviously it's an original London Transport garage. It's such a waste of space really, the way it's laid out, with great big wide corridors. It seems to go on forever. I mean, you can see this. I mean, it's just so much space that's wasted. But it's a nice garage, and of course back in the day it was designed for what was needed. So I've already signed on, I've collected my duty card and my log card. I've checked the yard plan, and the bus I want is DW561, and the yard plan tells me that that's parked on the forecourt. So there's no point in going inside the garage for that. So we'll just have a little walk out onto the forecourt here and try and locate where 561 is. It doesn't actually pinpoint the exact location, it just tells you it's on the forecourt. So it's going to be on here somewhere. There we go, we've got a stranger in the camp there, HV178. Not located 561 yet, so I guess it's going to be to my right here as we walk across, buried in this pack of buses. And there it is, DW561. All three of them there parked up together with the rear advert for the TfL Go app. How am I supposed to get through that? I mean, why do they park buses like this? It's such a squeeze. I had to walk up the other side and squeeze through the front. It wouldn't hurt just to give another couple of inches really. So next thing to do then is to sign the ETM on. Already put my personal information in, so we just put the rest of it in. And the trip number at the end, trip number 4. That means it's the second bus out of Turnpike Lane, because buses from Turnpike Lane towards Island Village are even numbered trips, and the opposite way are odd numbered. So trip number 4 from Turnpike is the second bus. There's the duty card there. Duty 442. Leave the garage at 5 o'clock, run it light to Turnpike, and then up to the village, back to Turnpike, back to the village again, before you come off for your break at 8 minutes past 10. A 1 hour break, which is not quite long enough in my book. Time you come in and order your food, the chef cooks it and you eat it, and then you still need the toilet and whatever on your way out. But there you go, it is what it is. A 1 hour break, and then a nice short second half there. Take over going to Turnpike Lane and come off on the way back, finished at 1:24. I finished on time. It's time you walk up the garage, drop your cards in, and then go home. So there's 561 on the forecourt. As I say, you do a proper first use inspection. I'm not going to film myself doing that because obviously I need to do it properly. But you do things like you check the wheel pointers, and you check the diesel cap is actually on, not been left open rather. Check your indicator levels. Surprised to see all 3 lights actually working there. Like I say, I'm not going to do the proper inspection with the phone because I'm not going to be able to do it properly. So you have a walk around, you check everything on the exterior, you check your lights, your hazards, your indicators, your bodywork for damage, and then when you've done the outside you get back in, you check all your interior, your seats, make sure there's no damage there, no graffiti that shouldn't be there, no chewing gum stuck on the seats. And then once you're in the cab, you check the ramp, of course, make sure that's working. So I'll go off and do that now. And then here we are at Turnpike Lane, having run light from the garage. A very empty Turnpike Lane. This would have been probably about 5:15 in the morning, I think. I was due out of there if we look at the time card again, at around about 5:20. Just turn the engine off. They like these things turned off when you're in the bus station. Got some flats to my right shoulder there, so obviously they don't want to hear buses ticking over all the time. This one, unfortunately, 561, it does lose its air pressure when it's turned off. So it defeats the object really, because then when you start it up, you're going to sit there and rev the guts out of it before you can drive it away. But there you go. Again, it is what it is. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this little work-related video. Make the most of it. I don't do early shifts that often. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch up with you again soon. Bye for now.